Everybody, going live again today. We're going to do day 70 because I'll be out of pocket tomorrow. And this one is really, it's when you're at a critical point in stepping into your purpose, and it's called What's Holding You Back. I'm going to read a verse to you from John chapter 3, verses 1 through 3. There was a man named Nicodemus, a Jewish religious leader who was a Pharisee. After dark one evening, he came to speak with Jesus. "Rabbi," he said, "we all know that God has sent you to teach us. Your miraculous signs are evidence that God is with you." Jesus replied, "I tell you the truth. Unless you are born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God." If you haven't watched The Chosen TV series, I would highly encourage you to do that. Whether you're a Christian or not, it's a great series, and it's free all over the place. So there's a Chosen app, and you can watch the seasons. Then they actually just finished filming season 5, and but you can catch up quickly and binge watch. So what's holding you back from going after this career, really going after, if this is your purpose, going after your purpose? For Nicodemus, Pharisees, and he was a high member of the Sanhedrin, very well respected, looked up to, really a teacher's teacher. But he saw a miracle that Jesus did with Mary Magdalene, and actually released 7 demons from her. And he, in the Chosen series, it shows Nicodemus, he said he tried to help Mary Magdalene, but he couldn't. Nothing worked. But Jesus just healed her, in my words, in a nanosecond. And because, he's the Lord. And Nicodemus was struggling with who Jesus was. So he was struggling with his own faith, his own purpose in life, and all of that. And, I so love the verse in Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, but Jeremiah 29:11 says, this is what God says, that his plans are to prosper you, not harm you. Now, he has had a purpose for you since before you were in your mother's womb. Sometimes when we say to others that we're going to go into the legal field, and honestly, this is why I didn't say it, because I knew my audience. Oh my gosh. If I said this to my family, and that would have been my audience, it would have been, "Oh, really? Like, oh, sure. And what other pipe dream do you have?" And really. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do my own private investigation. And that's what I did. And that's what I recommend you do. When I put up all the videos, and you'll see them here, all the paralegal duties videos, I want you to dig into that so that you understand and do more research, not just listen to a 60-second video, but do more research to find out, would I like doing that every day? And that starts to give you a clue as to whether this is for you or not. But really dig before you don't make assumptions, because we don't do that in the legal field. I learned that right at the beginning. We never guess, no guesstimates, no assumptions. We deal with facts. And we can't say, well, I think, I guess, to the attorney. No. They learned that in law school. So Nicodemus, in this area of the Bible, in John, was very afraid of being seen with Jesus. That's why he came in after dark to talk with him. In the same vein, we are afraid of saying what our dreams are because our audience, family or friends, or maybe it's a spouse, will not be on board for no good reason, but they just get defensive. I would say do your research privately. Do that privately, okay? Nicodemus was seeking safety in darkness. But following your purpose sometimes means jumping off of a cliff. Now, does that mean that you have to get a 2-year degree in your state? Now, I'm not talking about wanting. I'm talking about, do you have to? And that will be found in your state's paralegal regulations. They all have them now. And so you can look that up on Google. You know, paralegal regulations in the state of, fill in the blank. Put that in the search bar. California, I can tell you, they absolutely require a 2-year degree or a certificate. And if you're in California, investigate that. What does that mean? What does it have to be? American Bar Association approved 2-year degree? Really look that up, okay? But the other states, almost, I would say approximately 49 other states, are much more flexible as to who can call themselves a paralegal and how. And so, so do that. Do that homework. Don't listen to other paralegals. A lot of them don't even know their regulations. Make sure you know them. And that's good research for you. Find your purpose. Pray about it. I went in blindly. There was nothing out there I could look into, except there was a 2-year degree program. But I really wondered if I could get in without it. And this was in Oklahoma, in Tulsa. I lived 40 miles outside of Tulsa in the country, but I went in very blindly, and that, like I said, there was nothing. There was no legal break-in book. There's nothing like that. There was a legal secretary's handbook, but it didn't give me the information I needed to know, so I had to dive in. And the first position was legal secretary, legal receptionist. And I thought, what is the most I could lose at this point? I'm not going to spend money on school when I don't know if it's for me or not. And so for me personally, it was between medical assisting or the legal field. Why did I look at both of those? Because I felt I could make a higher salary. And don't we all desire that for our families? I had my oldest daughter was 15 at the time when I went in, just about that. She was 15 going on 16, and she was going to head off to college soon. So I wanted to, in fact, my salary and more went to her first 2 years of college. Doing God's will, seeking His will serve you well if you do that. So pray about this career. Is this for you? And then pray over, like, what area of law should you specialize in? Sometimes you have to go in an area that you weren't really up for, you weren't happy about, because you have to get your foot in the door. It will all help you. And then you can look for jobs in the area that you want to be in. Maybe there are no jobs, for instance, in real estate law or family law right now, but there's one in another area of law. It'll all benefit the other areas. Why? When people saw that I had actually worked in preparing attorneys, like preparing the case for trial, they felt that I was so detail-oriented that I could work in their office. See what I mean? It made my career so flexible. And I didn't know it then. I didn't. And the attorneys would say that to me in the interview. So dive into the research, dive into finding out what areas of law really make you happy, what fits your personality. Pick more than one, and be open your mind to working in an area you never expected so that you can get your foot in the door, okay? Go find out what your paralegal regulations say. Very important. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anyone or anything stop you. And what else can I tell you? Go to my website, paralegalcoffeetalk.com. You don't have to buy anything. Go to the Paralegal Resource Hub. That's free. Sign up and go watch some videos there. I think there are over 10. And then there's a third-party advanced Microsoft Word skills class that you need to take. If you're basic Microsoft Word and that's your experience, you need to up your game. So go to Paralegal Resource Hub at paralegalcoffeetalk.com and sign up for that hub, but then you have access to all the goodies there, okay? So have a wonderful day today. Please like and subscribe, please, so that other people are helped by the videos here. Okay, the algorithm, you know how weird that can be. They won't show videos unless you like and subscribe. And I love hearing your comments. I love hearing back from you as to what's holding you back, you know, what's stopping you from going into this career. Would love to have that feedback. You know, don't be shy. And it's just like, I love seeing comments come in. And so just trying to lift you up today. And I want you to have a great day. Don't worry about this being election day or anything of the sort. Just have a great day today. God's in control of everything. All right. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.